True Streeters changing their tires. The trailer guys are building a tent city over here. Look at this. I mean, look at this. They're like building a colony. Look like the settlers just landed in Jamestown. I've got work to do. I don't need to be under there. I ain't got soft skin like a woman. I'll burn. Man, I ain't got to be under there. I ain't no vampire. I'll get my vitamin D.
No, but you win one, so you better be glad we got this.
Hey, what do you want me to do, man? I'm telling you. She's white as a little ghost. She already got sunblock on. She'll be burnt to a crisp before it's all over with. So yeah, look. Anyway, look at it. You see, as soon as I say something, the whole gaggle of them start hooting and hollering like a bunch of liberals. They start yelling and screaming. And all I said was, look, I'm working and they're putting together a tent city, which is the truth. Look at David. David's guilty by association. Oh, how about this? Hold on, I want to see Alice's face on this one too. Because when he showed up, he came by the house and he said, hey, you know, Teresa's gonna ride with us. And I said, well, she's gonna drive over to Mandy's because then Mandy had to bring her all the way back home. And he goes, oh, we could bring her all the way home. I said, you may not stay the whole time. He goes, oh, I think we are. I said, don't think you're doing any thinking today. Alice is doing the thinking. He's David is a glorified chauffeur today. That's what he's doing. No, he's automatic and he's automatic too. Me and the blue guy are stick.
Oh yeah, I know
Oh, somebody's in their feelings. Maybe we shouldn't have put some of that sunscreen on our hands. What exactly were you doing with that lotion again? It puts the lotion in the basket. First pass of the day, first miss, let's go!
Throwaway pass. Thank you.
All right. First pass. Kevin in the right lane. Never mind. Think now we're a go. Gotta run. And we're gonna have to wait.
Okay, we made it to the track. Me, Pirate, Kevin's got the 55. He'll have video out on that probably later this week, I suppose. David showed up and he was driving the wife mobile with the wife. And Teresa came along and so did Mandy, Kevin's wife. So Teresa did all the filming, so be gentle. Our first pass. Well, Pirate told the staging guy Keith, "Hey, is Dwayne here, the starting line guy?" And we've had this thing with the cone, where I'd already said that if they coned me, you know, I was going to go up in the tower and talk to the owner and just we'll get it sorted out, or we won't. So Keith called up, told Dwayne to put the cone out. So I was like, so anyway, we made the pass. We missed third. And that was on me. I didn't have my hand, you know, it was whatever. So I missed it, and it, you know, that's a great start to the day kind of thing. We did make it to the track, which was up there, which was, you know, a bonus. But let's take a look at the time slip real quick. The DA I'll have right here, and take a look at time slip, at least so we can look at 60 foot, see what it did. 148 with a 0, and then the rest of it is straight garbage.
Got a two-step, turned up to 51. We were at 45 on the last one, and it dead stuck the tire. We got the 66 pill in.
Pirate, there's gonna be revenge on you, son.
I don't care. On a side note, the clutch seemed to do good. Let's just not miss a gear this time.
Okay, second pack, we brought it back into the staging. You know, we're gonna hot lap it because we missed a gear. And the second pass was not impressive. You know, it's pretty slow. And we were like, wow, well, what's going on? So we did figure it out for the third pass, but let's take a look at this second time slip, see what's what. 146 with a 6. 697 at 97.76. Nothing to brag about.
Hey, one of the guys in the stand said, Dr. Fear's driving that today.
Let's go!
No.
Well, I didn't think so that time.
Will they get it figured out? Or is Roddy done for the day? Stay tuned to find out.
All right, this will be our third pass. We had a problem with the secondaries not being all the way open. Carb life. So we got that adjusted. I've got the two-step at 4,700. I turned it up some more, but knowing what we know now, it's going to be making some more power. So should be a little faster. So we'll see.
All right, third pass. watching. We're still racing. Hopefully this one's good.
For our third pass, we found out what was wrong. The secondaries weren't opening all the way. I mean, substantially, not all the way. We bent the rod and messed with it and everything else, and got it where it was a lot better. We basically lowered the launch RPM down a little bit from where we were on the second one, just because it's going to be making more power. And you know, it got us back where we kind of thought we would be, or where we hoped we would be. So let's take a look at the time slip and see what we got. 143 with a 4, 684 at 98.82. Was looking for a little bit more mile an hour, but you know, after the first 2 passes, I wasn't going to complain.
All right, 4.
For our 4th pass, we hot lapped the car around. I think we went up on the launch RPM just a little bit. And, you know, it did fine. You know, at this point, I was pretty happy with how the clutch was performing. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't slipping. Transmission hadn't broken. So I thought we were, you know, doing pretty good up to that. So better than we had been. Again, like I say, 84, 85. So let's take a look at the time slip, see what that looks like. Go to 143 again, and we went 685 mile an hour, went up just a little bit, 99.2. I also backed up on the shift light just a hair, went back to 64. So, you know, pretty happy with it.
What? Did I say it too soon this time?
No, I was going to say, well, what did it run?
I gotta say that.
I can do all the commentary.
No.
I can do yours and mine. I can read all the lines.
Well, now I'm gonna laugh. Okay, what did it
It
run?
went a 685, 684. So I get to do a deuce strike. Pirate likes to make a sound effect. When I did it earlier, I said, I got the sound effect made in, dude.
I was gonna say, that was kind of... Am I still filming?
Huh?
Am I doing...
Oh, you are the camera. Just do a Scorsese.
We'll see what you think.
We're racing Kevin, and he is going to leave a little early on the tree. He already told me, just to, you know, kind of make it a race, I guess.
Kevin wanted to race because he actually wanted to get some GoPro footage of his car going down the track. But we're kind of in different ET ranges. So he said, hey, I'm going to leave early. And I said, okay. And he said, just, wait, go green. He's going to leave on like the second bulb or something. I was going to go on green, and then he would have GoPro footage of me allegedly running him down. Or that was the plan. And the plan worked great, except for the fact that when he matted it, it sneezed and died, and he red lit, of course. And then my tree came down and I left. I didn't know his car died. I saw the red light flash. I saw his car move and I saw the red light flash, and I was watching my tree and I left. I get to the end and make the return road, and no sign of Kevin, and he comes down through the trap. So I was like, oh well. So I get to ET Shack. Now all of a sudden something's going on with the timing system. They can't find my time slip. They get on the radio and this and that, and then they print me out something that is not even remotely what I ran. So we can take a look at that, but that is not what it ran. It probably ran another 680 something, but I can't verify that because they gave me a time slip with a bunch of bogus numbers on it. But let's take a look at it anyway. There we go. The reaction time might be correct. The 60 foot is not. Nothing about that is right. Not even, I don't even think the mile an hour would be right. So anyway, boom. After that fiasco, we just pulled back into staging, and at this point in time, the staging situation was getting a little crazy. That it was taking them forever to run cars out. I do not understand how it takes a freaking motorcycle longer to go through its process than it does a top fuel funny car. It blows my mind, but somehow they managed to do it. It's just, I don't know what was going on. It got progressively worse. They also started having some issues with the computer later on, but the timing system is whatever. So Kevin wanted to do it again, but guess what? Now I think the GoPro was dead. So we lined up, he left. I took off after him. He was way early, which I knew that was gonna happen, but I was way late. I didn't realize, I was just like waited on, like just wait and then left, and I was 317 green, which is, that's like in a coma. But I caught him right there at the very end. I caught him, probably got him by maybe half a car, nipped him, but it was just, doesn't matter one way or another. So, but yeah, it was a good pass. We turned the launch RPM up just a little bit more, and let's take a look at time slip, see what it says. 142 with a 7, 682, 99.68. I was pretty happy with the mile an hour. That was a pretty good pass all the way around, honestly.
Action.
Okay.
What's going on?
What happened? Not the throttle cable. Throttle cable was something like that.
Do I need to zoom in? Do I need to get in there?
Yeah.
Like melting and gooey.
What's Eric doing?
Hey, careful. Eric doesn't know what he's doing.
That's why I got my hands up here.
Kevin won a 752.
Rodney's got his
put it back in there
I went 682 and 99.6.
Hello.
I caught him right at the end too.
Like we didn't see it. What did I have?
52. At 90.
So I don't explain something hit the floorboard.
Oh, that's probably a piece of my car.
Now that was Kevin's job.
Maybe it was.
Hang on. Kevin, would you agree that you were outperformed on that run?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Okay, what are you going to ask for on the next run?
Nothing. I can see.
You want the back tire?
We want the hit.
He gave.
Well, he pretty much gave it to him.
He was 294 red, and I think I was 317 green. I waited.
Okay, go. All you can hear is a car in the background.
About to load it up on the trailer.
I got him too. Oh, that what he's doing?
Yeah, that's what I just made him do. I just retired him.
Now he's got to work on McNugget.
Now he's got to go work on. No, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna work on McNugget. I'm tired of it. Tired of it. Work on McNugget. I'm gonna drive it up here like a real man. Run faster than it's ever ran in its own life, and then drive it back to his house, put his backyard, cover it back up with oak leaves and oak roaches and wood shit, worms and all that other bullshit he's got back there. And I'm gonna say there, I'm gonna drop the keys in his hands like a mic drop. There you go. And this right here, no.
And he's drinking Coke.
What's this say in Spanish? Victory. Coca-Cola. Victory. Oh man.
So did you sit there long enough so that you would not resonate?
Yeah. Well, I would have never heard the end of it. He said, I'm gonna leave when the guy tells us to do the burnout, but you wait till it's green or yellow or whatever every color in the spectrum. And I just said, well, I mean, I guess I should go now. He's like a car and a half out there. Now, I'll be honest now. That's a lot of pressure. You got to stick shift. I got to get all the gears. Always in there. He's clicking. He's probably driving at 1 foot, clicking the shifter like this. Then he, says something bounced up, hit the floorboard. It's probably come off my car. What that was, when I come by, that was that sonic boom.
Yeah.
Boom. He said, whoa, whoa.
The doors just went.
And you know what sucks is it was all for nothing because I think your camera died before we ever even started the pass.
Because it sat there for 20 minutes on the other.
Yeah, and I forgot to change the battery.
Yeah.
Your camera's got it, right? Be coming up.
No, but that would have been sweet.
The
Well,
killer,
yeah.
The killer tomato coming up.
I'll be a change my killer tomato.
But I didn't want to see your car. I wanted to see mine.
Oh, that's right.
I like this.
I keep forgetting about that part of it. Damn. All right. Hey. That whole car was cooking.
Oh wait, hold on. You gotta do it again. I just turned it on.
680. It was a good race though. I mean, that guy was like, we were right next to each other down at the end. I mean, I wasn't looking, but as soon as I crossed, I was like, oh wow, he's right there. Good race.
What time to leave and go eat now?
For our last run of the night, oh my goodness, what an ordeal it was to get that through. The staging, the sun was up when we got into staging. The sun was down by the time we made our pass. Staging was all whatever was going on there. And then the pair in front of us, the tree malfunctioned. They had to do the computer. Then they drug the track while they were messing with it. Then since they had just drug the track, they ran a couple of like 275 cars off. We finally got to make our run. I was lined up against this Mopar, this Duster, really good looking car, and it's pretty fast too. I say that fast, it was as fast as I was, because he was right there with me all the way. You know, I glanced over when we went through the traps, just kind of looked over, and he was right. You know, I had him about half a car or something, but they don't give me his time slips are split up, so I don't know what he ran or his reaction or anything like that. But it was a good race, even though I didn't know he was there. But car ran good, you know, so I was pretty happy with it. So let's take a look at time slip, see what it ran. 143 with a 7. I was 079 on the tree. 683, 99.2. So I was pretty happy with that. Overall, pretty decent night. 7 passes. We had the missed gear, that was terrible. We had 2.5 barrels worth of performance. And then we had the four 8-second or 680 passes, 82, 83, 84, and 85, and another 680 something, even though I don't have the paper to prove it. So 7 passes, 1 missed gear. I mean, I can live with that.
Well, this is what happens when everybody wants to leave, because everybody's hungry. And we were in staging. We were in staging for about 2 hours. So everybody's helping. And we still don't know where we're going to eat.
All right. We're getting ready to head out to Arby's. Call this a win. Headed home on our own power so far. See you guys maybe at Arby's. One other thing, guys, we lost our rear view mirror. Dang it. Fell off sometime. Street car, bitches. Look at that. Well, there you go. You know, I think Pirate ran like a 679. He made some nitrous runs, ran a couple 680s, but he did run a 679. Sorry. And like I say, we ran 82, 83, 84, 85, and then our other pass. So, but the clutch worked real good. We didn't break the transmission. That's, you know, that's good. It didn't slip, so I was pretty happy with the performance of the car. I know we took a little weight out of it. The weather was pretty good. The intake didn't really show anything. I don't think it wasn't any faster. I don't think it was any slower, technically speaking. I think once we put the heads on it, it'll make more difference then. But we won't know because I'm not putting the other one back on. I'm just leaving that one on. So we've got some more mods that we're going to do. I was really leaning toward doing the heads, but I've changed my mind on that. We've got some other stuff we're going to change, and we'll talk about that when we start doing it, which will be here for long. Got a lot going on around here, obviously. A new project, new to us project car, and you know, this I say this thing, and then we've got Pro Stock, and we got the blower car, silver car, and we got a Trojan. I mean, we got a lot going on. So Teresa's car, so just got a lot going on. Got a lot of work to do. T5s everywhere. Wow, we got a lot to do. But you know, we're having a good time. So the car's running good. I mean, this car grows on me more and more. The more I work on it, the more I kind of do little modification, get the vision kind of going in the car. I mean, I really like that car. I like driving it. I mean, I enjoy driving it to the track. I enjoy driving it home. I mean, it's just, you know, I mean, the weather's nice now, so it makes it much more enjoyable, but I just really like driving it. It's just, it runs good. It's, you know, just, it's fun to drive at the track. I mean, I really like that little car. I like the way it looks. I mean, it's, you know, it's an acquired taste, of course, but it's my taste, and I like it. I think that car's really grown on me. I mean, I keep wanting to work on it, so that's, you know. We got to work on the fail TD too, also, speaking of that. I got some stuff I want to do. A lot of stuff going on. Man, oh man, oh man. But, like I say, Michael had a good night. Eric did not have a good night, but we're going to address that. And then we had a good night, and Kevin had a good night, but you'll see all that you'll see that on his channel. Teresa did all the filming, so again, be nice. I thought she did a pretty good job. I thought she did a real good job. It was her first time, and she don't, you know, always kind of know she doesn't really know what kind of angles that I would like or where to position herself and stuff like that. So, but I thought she did a really good job. So maybe she'll do a little bit more. I think she had a good time being up there with Mandy and hanging out. I certainly enjoyed having her there. So it was just, you know, she feels bad because she's went with me a couple times, and honestly, this is by far the best trip that I've had that she's went with me. So, I mean, I think she always maybe at times felt a little like she was bad luck or something, but I create my own bad luck. That's a fact. So anyway, I certainly appreciate you guys' comments, subscriptions, all the ways you support the channel. We literally couldn't do this without you. Especially, as always, thanks for watching. And until next time on the Substandard Leader and Fox Body videos on this here man's YouTube, 1 year only Lincolns. You'll see Lincoln's in trouble with Kevin. And 1 year, or not 1 year only drag, but 4 drag vans in general. We'll see you guys in the next vid.